and I very unexpectedly got divorced. Um,
Ugh.
yeah, I know people say, if you look back, you can always see the signs, you can always see it coming, and I have just looked under every rock and crevice of my memory, and I really did not see it coming. Um, but anyway, um, so we divorced in
So you're
2010.
homeschooling these kids, you're
Yeah.
doing the marketing and trade.
Yeah, so I've been out of the workforce now for at least 12 years.
Man.
And um yeah, and suddenly responsible for mine and my children's futures.
Which I'm
And
gonna guess, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm gonna guess it's not something that you wanted, or something
well,
that you would have picked, maybe.
so it's kind of interesting because when we got married right out of college, and I always had the aptitude for finances from when I was very young. I knew how to save and I knew how to spend. It just came naturally to me, and I enjoyed that. However, our marriage just didn't work that way. My
Mm.
husband made the decisions, and I I I think I would have well, I know I would have preferred to have been much more involved, and looking back now, I see how much power I gave up by not really inserting myself um, and, eh, making sure that my priorities and my values were being represented. So when we got divorced, I was of course, felt terrible. I don't know. Do you remember, a Saturday Night Live character, the the big guy who, had this skit where he's like, "I live in a van down by the river."
Yeah.
And that's what I had pictured in my mind is, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna end up living in a van down
Oh,
by the river." No, but, I mean, your mind goes to crazy places, but I knew I could pull it together. I knew I was capable, and I also knew I needed help. I
yep.
could not do it on my own.